Guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I normally say my readings aren't date and time specific, but this is the 2024 Love Tarot forecast. So we are going to look at the coming year. I'll walk you through the spread. I'll give you my general impressions. I'll use clarifiers for the details. So that's what we're doing. You can be here as a cross watcher for a Taurus. That's fine. If you feel the need to reverse the energies, that's fine, as long as it, resonates that way. You can be new to the channel. Welcome. I'm glad you found me. And if you enjoy the reading, I hope you'll join us here by subscribing below. All of you, please double check your settings. Make sure you're subscribed. You've clicked the little notification bell. And that's not just on, here on your YouTube, but also on your device, on your phone, or whatever device you use. Lots of people have been coming in saying, I haven't been able to find you, haven't seen any of your... It's like, I have been recording and uploading. I think I've skipped 2 days this whole month. So if you don't see me, something's up with your settings. Double check it. Okay, so I'm pulling from Prairie Majesty Oracle, and what you're going to get here is a word for the year, a totem, and then a thought to ponder. So let's see what you might be considering for 2024. Ooh. Your word is defend. Your totem is the badger. And your question to ponder is, am I fully claiming my authority? So that kind of feels like this year you're going to be stepping forward, claiming your authority, defending your position on something, defending what it is you believe you deserve in life and in love. So not defend in an aggressive way, though badgers can be pretty aggressive. But it is about claiming your authority, fully claiming your authority in terms of what you value, what you believe, defending, right? Your choices. So take that as it resonates for you. I could think of a million ways that it could possibly speak to someone. So, yeah, it's a year of taking a stand. My goodness, Taurus. Okay, so let me pull the spread. I'll give you my impressions, and then we'll keep going. Here we go. Oh, nice. All right. Beautiful. So, this position is what needs to be released from 2023, Page of Swords. I almost feel like there's some curiosity here that sort of gives way into a little suspicion. Maybe there are some questions that haven't been answered, or you've been waiting for some sort of truth to be expressed and it hasn't come. So we're going to release this energy of the curiosity that killed the cat type of curiosity, because 2024 is all about wish fulfillment for you the whole year. Look at this person, right? Defending their right to happiness. There is a certain sense of emotional self-satisfaction that might be characterizing the whole year for you here. Something coming toward you, an opportunity to offload a very heavy burden, to sort of kind of Marie Kondo anything that's been weighing you down heretofore. So it's coming toward you. It's an opportunity of profound release of something heavy and burdensome. Now, something you need to explore for 2024, right? Your options, and maybe that they can be a little overwhelming. The Seven of Cups to me often speaks of a little emotional upheaval, right? A little bit of overwhelm. And in this case, it's about all your options. So you're exploring the options and sort of trying to keep the lid on your emotions by choosing those things that really do bring you the happiness and contentment that you seek. An important lesson you're going to learn is that the day you plant the seed is not the day the garden grows. So there's a certain amount of patience that's going to be required of you, because what I see here is there's some kind of almost like This Page of Swords feels to me like you've been looking outside yourself for something to give you a clue, right? This is the spy or detective of the tarot. And that's what you're going to let go of, because this year is about some profound release of something that's really been holding you back and holding you down. And you're going to have to review a lot of options, and you're going to have to be patient with yourself and with how it all unfolds, because in your next highest timeline, ships are coming in. So something coming toward you in your next highest timeline that you can anticipate with some measure of joy. I know, that feels good. So let's look at the Page of Swords. Queen of Wands, Seven of Cups, Ace of Wands. It does feel to me like you've been definitely looking for clues outside yourself, being confused, maybe receiving mixed messages, and it's been disempowering, right? There's some passion here, but there's no action. It's almost here's the emotional overwhelm I was speaking of when I first saw this Seven of Cups. This one has a different vibe to it, but we'll see when we get to the clarifiers. And I feel there's something that's really kind of disempowered you, held you back, weighed you down. There's been like a failure to launch kind of a thing, and just all you're looking outside yourself for the clues as to what might change, what might happen. What does this person really feel? How do they really feel? And it feels to me like that's what you got to let go of. Nine of Cups for the year. Overall energy for the year. There it is. Wish fulfillment in matters of the heart. Wow. Yeah, you're closing out a very challenging cycle this year. That's why this Ten of Wands is coming toward you. The World card is Saturn, right? Endings and new beginnings. But for this beautiful new beginning to occur, there's something that has to be left behind. There's something you can't carry the burden forward. So I feel it's being put right in front of you. It's coming toward you as an opportunity for release, to let all this happiness and wish fulfillment come flowing in. So really beautiful overall year. It's even got some soulmate twin flamey vibes to it. So that feels good. Let's look at the, after a year of not knowing where you stand. You get it. Ten of Wands. And that's why you got the Defend card. I just put that together. Oh my gosh. Okay. Right. End of a painful cycle. Offloading the heavy burden. This is what's coming toward you. Choosing reconciliation and reunion. Second chances. Forgiveness. Redemption. Very powerful energy. So the minute you let go of your need to know something or understand, like the minute you say, you know what, it's not my concern. It's not my concern. Page of Swords. I'm not going to search outside myself. I know who I am. I know what I deserve. Offloading a very painful ending of a cycle that's been very challenging, but there does feel to me to be some form of a reunion here. Now, could it be with this same person that you've been sort of trying to ferret out some information about? Sure, but it isn't until you put that aside that you can clear the path, right? And allow it to come to you. The other thing is, it could be somebody totally different that you reunite with. And so that's going to be a very, individual interpretation for each of you, because it's a general reading. So, by the way, I do offer private readings. There's a link in the description box that you can go to my booking page and look at it if you're interested. Now, something you need to explore in 2024 is this Seven of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay, so what happens here is that I have to kind of revamp my initial interpretation. I thought what you'd be exploring are all your options, and that's possible. But it does pick up the flavor of this Seven of Cups that you're releasing. So you're releasing your curiosity and almost giving up your own power, your own authority in the situation to someone else to tell you, to give you a clue about where you stand. And that is very disempowering. So we flip it now. We had the Queen of Wands, now we have the King of Wands. So you will be exploring those mixed messages. We've got the King of Wands underneath the King of Cups. To me, that's talking about someone who may struggle to express their emotions, but not for the lack of feeling and feeling deeply. And I think that's what brings in this Nine of Cups. The wish fulfillment, the self-satisfaction, the emotional contentment, the healing, the balance, all of that good yumminess is in that Nine of Cups, but it comes because you take the initiative to explore someone's meaning, right? It's like the read between the lines. Yeah, that's part of it, but I feel it's almost like there's another explanation. There's another explanation. But you've got a lot of options to ferret out that information without sort of sitting where you are and leaving it all in the hands of the other. So I do feel love and passion here. I feel like this person, whoever this is, has deeper feelings than they have let on. That has been confusing. You've been looking for clues, and that's what you need to release, is the handing that over to someone else, to depend upon someone else for your clarity. And now you're going to be taking matters into your own hands, and I feel it brings you a lot of self-satisfaction. Like I dealt with the elephant in the room. So let's see this Seven of Pentacles in an important lesson you're going to learn. Queen of Cups. Now we have the King and Queen of Wands. That's about the passion. And the King and Queen of Cups. Now we have love and passion. And we have some progress, but not unless or until, we can be patient with it. So sometimes the Queen of Cups, it's about opening your heart, being more sensitive, compassionate, allowing things to unfold more organically than by a certain timeline or time frame. Progress might be slow, is what I'm trying to say, but it's going to bring in a lot of growth, change, and transformation, because the old way of being is what you're releasing. The old way of giving over your power, not claiming your own authority, not taking a stand for what you desire and deserve and believe in. I'm feeling a lot of Hierophant energy, which happens to be your card. And it is about your higher self, and it is about your beliefs, and it is about operating from the truth of who you are and what you desire and deserve. And I feel like it's going to take some time. And so once you release the Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, once you release this sort of, it's not even curiosity, it's almost like a need for someone else to provide you with clues instead of going direct to the source, which is always an option and possibly one you have not taken. So that is going to be interesting because it's an important lesson. In order to move forward and make progress, something has to be left behind. And what has to be left behind is the part of you that turns things over to others, and especially in the case of matters of the heart. So the Three of Wands here, there's this sort of go with the flow energy sometimes that we get into, but it isn't the truth. It's not the truth of who we are and what we want. We get this kind of, sort of like, well, whatever. I'm sure if they have these feelings, they'll tell me. It'll be revealed. Sometimes we got to go direct to the source. That's what I feel is coming for you. Three of Wands in your next highest timeline. King of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Six of Cups. Ooh, so whoever this person is, your King of Wands, King of Cups person, I I think they finally show up for you. Someone shows up for you in your next highest timeline as dependable, as someone you could begin forging a life partnership with. This is someone that feels like you've been connected to them for a long time or across lifetimes. And yeah, there are going to be some regrets of the past that you got to part with, that you got to let go, because something powerful is coming toward you. And so you'll have some time to reflect on your disappointments of the past, any mistakes or regrets, but you're not going back there. You're going forward. That's why this person is looking out on the horizon. Okay, watching what they've been patiently waiting for to arrive. But it's because you set it in motion. You get the clarity you need by going direct to the source, and something really beautiful is unfolding in a love relationship, a strong connection. So I'm going to give you the astrology, but then the second part of the reading for the extended is the romance reading. So I'm going to be looking at the forecast for someone coming back from the past. That could be this person, or someone totally new coming on your path in 2024. So that's what we're going to explore in the extended. But for this part of the reading, we have the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, our Queen of Wands here, kind of in reversed energy. That's Aries energy. We have Saturn, as I mentioned, Capricorn and Aquarius. The Lovers is Gemini, and our Judgment here is Pluto, which rules Scorpio. Powerful. King of Wands is Leo. The King of Cups is more Scorpio. And wait for it, even the Death card is Scorpio. So a lot of Scorpio influence here. And we have a double hit of Cancerian energy with our Queen of Cups and the Chariot. And last but not least, our King of Pentacles is Taurus. Okay, so I just give you the astrology for extra added confirmation. If any of the signs that you're dealing with didn't present themselves, it doesn't mean it's not a valid reading. It's just some extra added confirmation and things to be on the lookout for energetically as well. So that's what I have for you for your 2024 Love Tarot forecast. The link to the extended is in the first sentence in the description box below. I'll see you there in a second. Otherwise, happy holidays, and I'll see you in 2024.